Homestead wasn't always the way you know it today. Who knew? Since the very beginnings of Homestead, sports has always been an important part of student life. We've always had football, basketball, swimming, cross-country, and more for students to participate in. Well, not everything stayed the same. We used to have gymnastics at school. And the uniforms have definitely changed over the years. Did you know that Miss Carlson used to play tennis at Homestead?
And I played tennis when I was here at Homestead, and I actually had Chuck Camuso as my coach, so he was great.
Speaking of teachers who attended Homestead, Miss Ronsheimer and Miss Suth also used to go to Homestead.
Mr. Payne was the principal, and I remember on homecoming, it was the first time I'd been at a school where homecoming was huge, and there was a pool in the quad. And some seniors tossed the principal into the pool.
My favorite memory of Homestead is probably class of 2000's senior prank. They cut an entire VW bus in half and welded it to the sophomore tree. And they decorated it, put their names on it. It was really cool. It was in the paper and everything.
We also have plenty of staff who have been here for most of their teaching careers.
I just love the students. I loved them 23 years ago. I love them now. They're great. And I will say that one thing that's changed is more diversity, which I actually love. So it's been a great, I think it's a wonderful change that's been made there.
People aren't the only ones who have been at Homestead for a while. The quad's been here since the very beginning. So has the tree and the quad. Of course, it wasn't always quite so big as it is now. Homestead has its fair share of urban legends, including the ghost in the A building. Rumor has it that if you go into the upper A building on a lonely afternoon, you can hear the moaning of the ghost.
I have experienced some interesting times here, even in my own classroom, where, for example, a panel fell right in this room we're in right now and crashed down in an area where there was a student who's always there, but that day was not. And my students were screaming, "It's the ghost! It's the ghost!" And I'm going, no, it's just the panel was loose. It's nothing. You know.
Ghost or not, Homestead is pretty old. Did you know that female students used to be required to wear skirts? That's not the only fashion statement that's changed over the years. Just take a look at how different hairstyles have changed. Homestead may have changed a lot over the years, but some things will always remain the same. Homestead has always had a teaching staff dedicated to the students who attend the school. There's always been a wide variety of activities for students to pursue their interests in, from language classes to service clubs to sports. Homestead's a school with a whole variety of different students, and throughout the years, Homestead has grown more and more diverse. Diversity in achievement, variety in spirit. Homestead's a school just like any other. What makes it different are the memories created by the people who come on campus, day in and day out. Memories that make Homestead, Homestead. It doesn't matter if you graduated in '63 or just started your freshman year. Homestead is just one of those things you never forget. Who knew?